What's up, guys? So what's on my mind today? Unraveling the illusion. Okay, guys, let's get into this. Let's talk about the problem with trickle-down economics and its role in income inequality. Trickle-down economics has been long touted as a solution to economic inequality, promising that by focusing on the wealthiest individual and corporations, the benefits of their prosperity will eventually trickle down to the rest of society. The theory posed that reducing taxes on the rich and offering them incentives to invest and expand their businesses, the resulting economic growth will create jobs and increase wages for all. However, upon further examination, it's become evident that trickle-down economics is not a panacea it claims to be. Trickle-down economics is based on the assumption that the wealthy are the driving force behind economic growth. According to this theory, by reducing their tax burden and providing them with incentives, they will be motivated to invest more, create jobs, and ultimately benefit the entire society. Proponents argue that this approach encourages entrepreneurship, innovation, and productivity, leading to a stronger economy overall. One of the main criticisms of trickle-down economics is its lack for solid evidence and empirical support for its effectiveness. While proponents argue that tax cuts for the rich will stimulate growth, studies have shown mixed results at best. In fact, in some cases, cutting taxes for the wealthy have led to increased income inequality and a stagnant of wages for the middle class and the lower class of people. This raises doubt about the validity of the theory and its ability to deliver on its promises. Trickle-down economics has also been heavily criticized by primarily benefiting the wealthy. This approach has often led to a concentration of wealth in the hands of a few, while the majority of the population struggles to make ends meet. This growing wealth gap not only creates society unrest, but also hampers economic growth and social mobility. When a significant portion of the population lacks the resources and opportunities to improve their lives, the overall well-being of society is compromised. Now, income inequality has been a persistent issue throughout history, with varying degrees of severity depending on the economic and social system in place. However, in recent decades, the gap between the rich and the poor has only widened, leading to a widespread concern about its impact on society. Understanding the historical context of economic inequality helps shed light on the factors that contribute to its persistence and the urgency of finding a solution. Beyond the moral implications, income inequality has tangible effects on economic growth and social mobility. Studies have shown that societies with high levels of income inequality tends to experience slower economic growth. This is due to a variety of factors, including decreased consumer spending, limited access to education and healthcare, and reduced social cohesion. Moreover, income inequality hampers social mobility, making it harder for an individual to move up the economic ladder and achieve a better life for themselves and their family. Trickle-down economic policies, such as tax cuts for the wealthy and deregulations, have been implemented in various countries with the aim of promoting economic growth. However, the results have often been disappointing, with the benefits primarily accruing to the top percentile of earners. This worsens economic inequality and widens the gap between the rich and the poor. Analyzing the impact of these policies on income distribution provides crucial insight into the flaws of trickle-down economics. Examining specific case studies and examples further highlights the negative effects of trickle-down economics. For instance, during the Reagan era in the United States, Reaganomics, which embraced trickle-down economics, led to significant increases in income inequality. The gap between the wealthiest American and the rest of the population widened, while wages stagnated for many. This period serves as a cautionary tale and a stark reminder of the potential harm caused by flawed economic policies. The Reagan era in the United States is often seen as a turning point in economic equality. The policies implemented during this period, under the banner of Reaganomics, favored tax cuts for the wealthy and deregulations. While these policies were touted as a means to boost economic growth, they ultimately contribute to the significant increase in income inequality. The benefits of economic prosperity were concentrated in a few hands, while the majority of Americans struggled to keep up. The consequences of Reaganomics extended beyond economic disparities. The growing income inequality fueled social and political tension, leading to a sense of disillusionment among many Americans. The perception that the system was rigged in favor of the wealthy eroded trust in institutions and created a breeding ground for societal division. The impact of this era, Reaganomics, can still be felt today, as income inequality continues to be a contentious issue in the United States. Recognizing the flaws of trickle-down economists and policymakers have proposed alternative approaches to foster economic growth and equality. These alternative models emphasize the importance of investing in education, infrastructure, and social programs to create a more inclusive and equitable society. By focusing on empowering individuals and strengthening the middle class, these models aim to achieve sustainable economic growth that benefits everyone rather than just the privileged few. By focusing on empowering individuals and strengthening the middle class, these models aim to achieve sustainable economic growth that benefits everyone rather than just a privileged few. Addressing income inequality requires a comprehensive set of policy recommendations that tackles both the root cause and the symptom. These recommendations may include progressive taxation, raising the minimum wage, strengthening labor unions, investing in education and skill training, and implementing social safety nets. By adopting a multifaceted approach, societies can begin to bridge the economic gap and create a more just and prosperous future for all. Okay, guys. That's what's been on my mind today. You guys have a good day. Peace out.